happy 5 years and 40 keto days to me. Well, we're going to get into my keto journey for the last day and so much more. Got some cute stories to tell you and some irritating stuff too, but it's alright because I'm going to tell you about it with a smile on my face and going to make you happy. Anyway, you guys, like, subscribe, share, ring the bell, and comment something below. Preferably something happy and positive, because we're going to talk about vibrations and everything. Y'all know me. If it comes into my mind, we're going to talk about it. So, you guys, it's time to rant, rave, and happily misbehave, Keto Diamond style. As you can see, we're joined by Mr. Lion and Mr. Dwarf, because that's what Anthony calls them. Ain't it cute? That kid just puts a big old smile on my face. And every time he comes in here, Mama, you're home. Well, anyway, yesterday I went in there to see my grandbaby Athena. Well, I went to see my son because he needed something and I had it, and we took it to him. Anyway, I went in there and I saw Athena hand her daddy a diaper. She looked at me, she goes, Mama, you're home, even though I was at their house, but that's okay. Home is home. Home is where the heart is. And those are my hearts too, so that's home. But anyway, she instantly takes the diaper from her daddy and says, I pooped, change me up. I was like, wait, what? I don't even know where your wipes are. I show you. Sure enough, she took me there, showed me. I was like, okay, where's the light switch? Because it's a room I'm unfamiliar with, their bedroom. And she shows me where the light switch is. You know, girl, if you can do all this, you can change yourself. But they're still working on the potty training thing. I fixed up somebody asked me the other day if the bathroom was done. 99%, 95%. It's mostly done. The ceiling still needs patchwork done to it and painting, and it still needs the molding on the walls, the corner moldings and the baseboards. We're working on that. I'm paying off my Lowe's card a little bit before I go and buy all that, because I want to get it all at one time so I can finish up. And with my Lowe's card, my Lowe's credit card, I save 5 or 10%, I don't know, with every purchase. So yeah, and right now for the first year they don't charge you interest, or at least that was my understanding. I haven't been charged interest yet. So yeah, that's what we're waiting on with the finish up in that. And then there's so much to be done. So much to be done. But first, Mr. Jake, that's my big lab. For those of you who don't know, beautiful, loving, sweet, wonderful doggy, but he's 10 years old and he's got arthritis in his back hips. Well, he needed to go to the vet again because the medicine they gave him helped a lot. It really, really did. Not the gabapentin. I haven't noticed that does anything. He's still taking that. But they also had given him an anti-inflammatory, and as long as he had that, he was doing good. But that ran out quite a while ago, so I went and wanted to take him and get the anti-inflammatory again. Y'all. Now, first of all, the checkup was supposed to be free. Cost me $39. But when we went to check out, after they gave us the anti-inflammatory, it was $171. I was like, for what? $130 for the anti-inflammatory pills. First of all, that's not what they gave us last time. This is just much, much better. Well, I freaking hope so. It better be magic. But anyway, I told them, look, I don't even got that money in my bank account right now, so we're going to have to find a different option. They did come out with a 10-day supply of a different type for like 18 bucks, which I had on me. And the office visit, again, which was supposed to be free, but was not. Anyway, if my medicine was $130, I ain't buying it. I can't. I mean, I can, but it's outrageously ridiculous. And this is an anti-inflammatory. You're talking about something that ibuprofen can handle. But as far as what I've read, just a little bit of it, I didn't look too deep into it. I just saw one thing that said dogs shouldn't have ibuprofen. So I just nixed the idea instead of looking into it any further. But anyway, I was like, are you kidding me? Plus the last stuff they gave us cost $20, you know? And he said, well, we'll need to look into longer term options. other than this. And I'm like, yeah, we're going to get on Amazon and see what we can find. I did buy him some stuff, and maybe I'm giving it to him wrong. They're chewable tablets, and he's supposed to get 2 a day. And he's got other medicine he's supposed to have 2 a day, and one he's supposed to have one twice a day. So I had been giving him like one of each in the morning and one of each at nighttime. But I'm thinking maybe that's not the right way to handle it. Maybe I should give him 2 of those in the morning and 2 of the other at night. And right now, of course, he's got a short-term anti-inflammatory, so we're going to hope for the best. And I'm going to keep him on the supplements that I have bought him that, you know, are good for dogs, for both anti-inflammatory and joint and pain relief on his hips. I want my big puppy to be a big puppy, and he hates outside. If it's hot, cold, forget it. He ain't going. He gonna go out there for 2 minutes, turn around, bark, come back in the house. That's what he does. And rain, he likes that even less. I don't blame him. All right, so, before I get into the keto stuff, I asked a question yesterday. And I don't think it was a stupid question. I think it was a very overthought question about gravity. Because my mind couldn't wrap around up, down, side to side, and not falling, not being crushed, and not gravity. You know, gravity is a complex yet simplified thing, or oversimplified when they do it in terms sometimes. And one of you answered, and you had a great answer. So, Miss Carol, I want to say thank you very much. And while it feels like a dumb question, I love you too. While it feels like a dumb question, it wasn't, because it was something that had popped in my mind, and I was like, I could not wrap my head around it. And I got an answer. So I really appreciate that. And yeah, I was serious. Because my mind couldn't wrap around it. Now, her explanation is most likely correct. I have no doubt that she's absolutely correct. In fact, it sounds correct. It just seems so, it makes my brain hurt. Now, her explanation, and again, this is most likely correct, is that the center of the earth is the center of gravity. But I thought that came from her. Anyway, so no matter where you are, the center of the earth is down. So if you're on the bottom of the earth, it's still down. And space is still out there, which is up even when you're down. It's a very confusing concept, but again, I have no doubt she's right. And I probably will look into it further, because it still hurts my brain. I don't like it. It makes it. When I first thought about it, 2 plus 2 did not equal 4, although your explanation equals 4. You know what I mean? All right, so let's talk about some keto stuff. And I did notice this the other day, and I had one of you ask me about it today, or in my comments, and another person, Corey, actually was talking about it earlier. She said, Mama, I got 2 2-liter Diet Dr. Peppers in my room. I can't drink. They're nasty. And then one of you said, hey, have you noticed the taste change in Diet Dr. Pepper? And had I not gotten one single small Diet Dr. Pepper, I would not have noticed. But I got this the other day, and as you can see, there's still plenty in it. And I set it on my desk so I can remember to talk to you guys about it. Because I was a little concerned that it was old. The one lady here said it tasted like it didn't have any sweetener in it. Corey said hers was just nasty. She didn't really tell me it was too sweet or unsweet. This one tastes like it is exaggeratedly overly sweetened. It tastes like they poured so much aspartame in here that it was just noticeably horrible. Now, I've got 2 liters that taste fine. In fact, that's what's in my cup now. But I did check the ingredients. They are the same ingredients. They're in the same listed order. I don't know if maybe one or 4 or 10 of their machines are malfunctioning, or maybe they're trying to sample and check out some stuff or whatever. But yeah, this one was definitely disgusting. And I, again, obviously could not drink it. And normally I don't buy small drinks because, for one, it's a waste of plastic, and for two, well, this is $2. And this is $2. That don't make no damn sense. So, normally I don't, but, where was that? I don't know. I was somewhere, and I didn't have my cup with me. I didn't have my soda with me, and that's what they had. So, normally even when I go to Sheetz, I'll buy the 2-liter Diet Dr. Pepper because it's $2. And that's $2. And I keep a cup with me. But, you know, not always. So, well, 99%. So, yeah, I noticed in that one example, definitely, and I was like, that's disgusting. Have any of you noticed the change that in any of your sodas? Because that one's gross. And the more and more I talk about it, that one's starting to be gross. We can't be doing that. Look, that's the only soda I can have. I'm going to need Diet Dr. Pepper to stay strong, stay steady, and just make it the way the hell they've been making it. That's it. They already took my Diet Cherry Dr. Pepper away from me. I'm very irritated. Yes, they have the zero sugar, but that has acyl potassium in it, which does spike glucose and is not a fasting drink. Aspartame, while not wonderful for you, doesn't break a fast. So, but that one has acyl potassium and aspartame in it, and it breaks a fast. So, all right. Now that being said, the other day, well, yesterday, in yesterday's video, I was talking about something I tried over the weekend. That pretzel bacon grilled chicken sandwich from Wendys. And I was telling you how good it was. Well, after I did my video, I decided to look up the ingredients because I'm going to make that at home. Or some version of it. And I was looking at some of the stuff they have on it. And now, one thing I never heard of before, but the cheese was excellent. It was amazing. It was called Munster cheese. I wonder if they sell it at Walmart or Food Line. And yes, Food Line damn sure does. I bought some today. But the other ingredients, there were crispy fried onions on there. So that was the little crisp I was tasting. But I couldn't really see them. So I guess it was mixed in underneath the cheese or something. And then it said it had honey mustard on it. So I'm very surprised I got by with that over the weekend. But perhaps just as busy as I was, as much movement as I do at work, I was burning off the little bit that was coming from that. Now, that being said, I bought grilled chicken. I bought the Munster cheese. And I bought, well, no, I'm not. I haven't bought it yet, but I'm going to. I'm going to look for some G. Hughes sugar-free honey mustard. I do believe I've seen that. I think I may have bought some before. But I would surely like that to go in that for work. Now, that does have sucralose in it, which does spike insulin levels, does break a fast. But if it's in my food, I'm already breaking my fast, and my food's going to spike my insulin level a little bit. The trick is going to be not too much. And some people aren't sensitive to sucralose. I am. So, but I'm thinking I can have that at work, just pop it in the work microwave, and I'll be so thrilled. The sandwich itself, without the bread, extremely good. So, yeah, I'm going to try to make that and take with. Yum. That Munster cheese melts so good. It's a soft cheese. I'm really liking it. Have you ever tried it? I looked it up a little bit, not a whole hell of a lot. But it's apparently made it's an American-made cheese, but it's named after a town in Germany. Munster. That's where the Munsters got their name from. Were they German? Grandpa sounded like he could be. No, he was Transylvanian. Okay, sorry. All right, that being said, yesterday, with my day of eating, I'm actually surprised, very, very surprised, Destiny got a new job. And I went up there to see her for a minute, stopped by, and got me a cup of coffee. I never get coffee anywhere because, well, I mean, I've tried it at Sheetz a time or two, and the Sheetz coffee that they have, I don't like. It's like the sugar-free. I don't care for it. But I was like, okay, since you work here, I've always kind of wanted to stop by Dunkin' and see what kind of coffees they have. And I said, do you have coconut milk? She opens the little fridge. She said, we have unsweetened coconut milk. Puts it on the table. So, do you have sugar-free sweetener? And she goes, look, and she goes, we have stevia. I was like, all right. Do you have pumpkin spice coffee? We do indeed. I said, well, put them all together because that's what I want. And she did. She hooked it up. Wasn't too expensive. And I had a really yummy cup of pumpkin spice coffee, much like I would make it at home. And it tasted better. So I was very thrilled, very pleased with it, and somewhat shocked that it didn't bother me. Although all the ingredients shouldn't unless there's something special in the pumpkin spice squirt thing. Because it looked like she put 3 squirts of that in it. I was like, what are you putting in there? She said, that's pumpkin spice. I was like, oh, okay. And then they add coffee. So I was like, we'll see. And it seemed to work out. So weighing wise, I'm very, very thrilled with that. I did not record everything I ate yesterday for some reason. I don't really know why, because I didn't really do much yesterday. And all the food was at home. So yesterday, morning, I had 2 bubble yellow eggs. What are they called? Over medium eggs, with the runny yellows. So I had 2 bubble yellow eggs, and I'd scooped off a spoon of Jimmy Dean mild sausage from a little sausage log. So a big spoon, so it wasn't like a small spoon, but it wasn't like a couple patties or anything. And I just kind of chopped it up in the pan and fried it up. And I do have the second, because I ate that last night for dinner as well. So I did record that, but I also had 3 ham and cheese roll-ups, which is just a piece of ham, cheese, lettuce, salt, pepper, mayonnaise rolled up. So I had 3 of those. Yes, I also had a handful of pork skins. I forgot about them, but I did have the bag empty on the floor over here. I missed the trash can. I got it up later. I thought about it this morning. And let's see. I think I had about 5.5 hours of sleep. So that was my keto day. And let's go ahead and get into the weigh-ins. Just Monday morning. 167.6. Okay, you guys, dinner time. Sorry, I'm in the shadow. I've got 2 bubble yellowed eggs fried in butter, real butter, not country crap. And I've got some Jimmy Dean mild sausage, I think it is, that I cut up and cooked up too. Hey guys, Tuesday morning, 165.6. That's pretty good. Had a good night's sleep too. I know y'all couldn't tell through that pause, but I had to do my whiteboard over because the kitty thinks that's a place to lay. But thrilled. Alright, so keto September 6th. Sorry you guys, I know I wrote August yesterday. I have not caught up to September yet, okay? Mentally I'm just not there. It's hard to believe all these holidays and Christmases and stuff is so close again. The year's going too damn fast, so sorry. But anyway, September 6th, 2022, 5 years, 40 days. Yesterday, Monday, 167.6. Today, 165.6. So I'm only 9 pounds. About 9 pounds, 0.2 from my lowest. Well, that only took about a hot minute. Motivation is wonderful. That's 2 pounds down, and I had a coffee from somewhere weird. How you like that? Usually if I try anything, my body's like, nah, we're just not gonna lose weight today. You just hold on to them pounds, and here's another one just for good measure. So yeah, hyper thrilled about that. And you know, sometimes we kind of make a big deal about not dropping and not losing. But sometimes that's not a bad thing. Staying in one spot just makes that weight very stable. It just means that's your accurate weight. It's not that you're dehydrated. It's not that you haven't had enough fluids. If you're staying in one spot for a minute, for a week, for a couple of days anyway, that's a good sign of just being in that spot, of being that's your accurate and accountable weight. So I don't mind a week or even 2 weeks of staying kind of in the same level, as long as, you know, it's stable. It just makes it more stable. And again, the scale is really just data, but that data helps you understand what you're doing and how it's affecting your body. All right, you guys. I'd like to put me and you in a positive frame of mind, because I know the world can be a very chaotic, nasty, ugly, worrisome place. And I've been thinking about something. Plus, I was watching a documentary on the sound of the law of vibrations. And vibrations are a big thing. Everything in the universe is literally made out of vibration. It's literally vibrating. Your body, every single little molecule in it is vibrating. We're technically not solids, which is crazy to think, because you know, I feel pretty damn solid to me. Even when you stick a teeny tiny needle in me, I feel it. So it's kind of crazy that everything is made of vibration. It just is. It's always been. And we know that, right? And you know that vibrations, your mind vibrations, you can, in some cases, manifest things if you've done it right. If you've pulled it from the right subconscious area, you can make things right. You can make things work for you. It's not easy all the time, because it really kind of takes a positive attitude. It takes subconscious thought. It takes so much positive energy, and it's hard to stay positive when things are wonky. But if you think about it, everybody's mood right now is chaotic, depressed, worried, fearful, upset, pissed off. Can't go to the gas pump without being pissed off. Can't buy bread without being upset. Can't buy some meat without being a little bit irritated. So, you damn sure can't go through a drive-thru because $18 for 2 chicken sandwiches. Are you crazy? Or going to the vet, $170 for some anti-inflammatories just to help the doggy walk better. And I don't expect it to be free, but I expect it to be sustainable. But anyway, with all that stuff and all that chaos and all that strife and stuff built up in us, and our bodies and our minds being made of energy, and what we put out is what we get back. Have you thought about the insanity of the weather? How chaotic it's been worldwide. Perhaps we're getting back what we put out. Now, I'm not saying that's a definite. I'm saying it's just food for thought, and maybe we should try to be a little more mindful of our thoughts, of our vibrations, and the things we're putting out there. Just be a little more careful, smile more, try to be happy on purpose more, even when it's hard, because trust me, I know. I'm little Miss Queen of irritation over here. Y'all hear me say I'm irritated every damn day, but I'm irritated with a smile on my face, okay? I don't know if that makes it any better or not, but there you have it, right? So I was just thinking maybe, and it might be BS, complete and utter, but make you feel better anyway. Make you feel better to smile. Make you feel better to turn off the damn TV and watch something funny. Make you feel better to sit back and look at crazy critters running throughout your house acting foolish. Or just sit back and listen to the dog snore. Because he's doing it. Plenty. He's grunting at me earlier. I don't know what he wants. He got food. He's got water. He won't go outside. It's raining. And even when he did go outside, he was not happy about it. And he's had his medicines. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? I just don't. But let's try. Actively try to be a little more positive. A little more happy. A little more good. If we can. I reckon that's all I got to talk about. Have y'all noticed the Dr. Pepper thing? Have you tried that chicken pretzel bacon thingy without the bun? Or have you tried it with it? But did you like it? Because I really like it. Have you tried Munster cheese? Because this is the first time I've heard of it. And I can't believe this is something that's been around for a hot minute. I didn't even know about it. I don't think I've ever even seen it. And I looked at it and said, what the hell is that? And I had to look up the correct way to say it. And it is Munster. Like the Munster family. My cup is empty. Perhaps I need to wash that thing. It's been a minute. I yell at my son-in-law for that because he'll bring his teacups in there. There's a mold there. Like, what are you going to kill? You better quit that. Wash that cup. I better wash my cup before somebody got to, get to yell at me. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a fantastic night. I would love to get this uploaded before midnight, but sometimes YouTube won't let me. So, it's going to start now. I don't even know what time it is. I don't have my watch on. It's charging, but we're going to get it started. You get it when you get it, y'all. You really do. Got to have something to talk about, so I have to wait till later in the day so something's happening, I'll tell you about Taco Bell tomorrow. Taco Bell was really, really sweet tonight, and I just really, really loved them, but that was great. It really was. All right, so, you guys, if you'd like to support the channel, there's some great ways down in the description below, including the Amazon wish list. You can send me cards and letters and talk to me through the post office box. There's so many ways down there. There's some cool things you can get. You get 15% off a Keto Mojo kit. The entire kit comes with the glucose sticks, comes with the kit, the meter, the needly pokey things, the sticks of for ketone reading and glucose reading. It's a nice thing to have if you're doing keto and you want to measure things. So if you want to keep up with data like that and data points, it's a nice thing to have. I'm also thinking about putting some other stuff in the description or on my page over on my Keto Diamond page, because I think they would be helpful in all situations. So I'm going to do some more research before I add the products, and maybe even use one of them before I add it. But that's down the road, so we'll talk about that later. Anyway, like, subscribe, share, ring the bell, comment, and much love, mini Prez. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.